Hello everybody, Noko Necker here, and today I'd like to announce on a little project I've been working with my guild. It will be called Guild Wars, and it's where we'll be compiling clips from each of our guild member. Well, not all of them, but some of the members that are willing to participate of our guild battles. Probably one battle for each member, and kind of just showing what our guild has got. It's kind of all stemmed from our guild. Kind of been stagnated recently. We are currently at Champion 3 right now, and we've been bouncing back and forth between Champion 2 and 3, and we've been trying to do better. First, yeah, trying to aim higher to where we currently are. And a lot of it will be because we just need more better members. But anyways, before I get into more of that, let's give a little background to our current guild. The current guild right now is called YoRHa and Affinity. Before it used to be just called Affinity. And I think our guild initially started pretty strong when we started the game. We were in a really old guild. But eventually we hit like a weird point where we lost a lot of our members, and it was really hard for us to kind of gain back and build up the guild all the way to full. But I had this idea when Near Club was coming. We're like, oh, why don't we try to focus on some kind of theme for our guild, right? And maybe it will attract some members who kind of like that kind of theme. So our theme we took was near, which we named ourselves YoRHa, which is like kind of an organization in the game. Anyways, yeah, when we did that and when Near Collab came, we just got a lot of new members and we filled up. And yeah, we got a lot of good members, but we also got a lot of bad ones as well. And slowly we've been trying to remove the bad ones. The ones we consider bad are usually the inactive members. I think the three things that are really important for the guild, right? At least the ones we're trying to track is whether you gift, where you attend, where you contribute to the guild statues, do the guild quest, and where you do guild battle. If you do most of it, then you pretty much are good. We're considered active. Most likely, if you don't do any of it, that's when we consider you inactive and kind of like a bad apple. And it's not that we expect you to do all that every day, but if you are not doing any of that for weeks, then that's a different story, right? But anyways, yeah, we got pretty far. We went from like back then we were gold, and we went, kind of up to premium to diamond, and now we're at champion. And I would say our guild is actually not exactly competitive. We are probably semi-casual. I don't know if we want to go competitive. It's not like we have to win our battles, but we at least want to be active. That's our goal, right? If you can do your attacks where you win or lose, please do it. And definitely, it's like it's really easy to hit that 10 button, right? And easy to gift. Might be a little bit annoying to do the guild quest, but at least guild statues are very easy to do. But yeah, so YoRHa Infinity. If you are interested in joining, please sign up. We are looking closely to see which ones are those inactive members that I mentioned before, and we are looking to replace them. So there'll be plenty of room. Well, I wouldn't say plenty. I would estimate there's about five slots we're trying to replace. I wonder if you can tell. But obviously, if you look at attend, we have 24 members. Usually, yeah, 25, 24 is kind of where we're at. getting more closer to 29 and 30 is what we're really aiming for, right? That should be a really easy thing to do, but apparently we have some of those members that aren't doing it. So those are the ones that we're trying to replace. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is our guild. Anything else? Yeah. So what I had our guildmates do was every day try to have them record their battles and upload it into our channel. I actually made it a little channel where everybody can find all their recordings too. Then I try to pick out battles from there. And I went ahead and made a little playlist out of those videos, and we'll go ahead and go right into it. So the very first episode of the series will star 4 members, including myself. Let me go ahead and switch to it. Oh, not yet. Okay, so I have our first battle here. So this battle, I is actually the very first battle I've recorded for this Guild Wars series. And yeah, this is my team. So yeah, you guys probably know me as not no Kaneko, but in my guild, I am also known as 2S. I kind of have this like, codename kind of theme going on. So if you join a guild and you want a codename, just adding a letter and a number together is kind of your codename. So yeah, I'm known as no Kaneko 2S. Yeah, looking at my team right here, you can see that I have mainly a win team. Yeah, if you could probably tell that I'm a big Nier fan, so I would definitely have 2B in my team. And I'm kind of building a team around her. So yeah, I had a win team then, and did a little scouting, and this means that I'm typically aiming against Earth teams. Kind of makes it easy for me to pick that kind of sense. It kind of looks funny because right here you're probably looking at like, oh, that's a Fribia, that's an ice team, which is what a wind team is like bad against. But after like doing some analysis and a little bit of scouting, we found out that this team actually has some Earth characters in it. So yeah, let's see how well I do. Okay, let's go right in. Okay. Yeah, so 2B, I adjusted her so she uses an AP restore right away. Tifa is kind of like the tank in this team, while obviously Yaka is like the support. Yeah, as you can see, the Earth character that this guy has is Zazan, and I knew that oh my god, what's his name? The Dark Unit. I can't remember your name, but anyways, I knew that he typically would usually have low accuracy, especially when you don't have Hunna as a backup. So usually I would typically dodge most attacks. So it was actually kind of weird that Tifa got hit there, but this time Tifa actually did manage to dodge that attack. Fury is probably the biggest issue, but I knew my characters could finish all the other characters. Yep, giving buffs and getting up all the characters. Luckily, Furia actually didn't have any aggro. But yeah, eventually with the power of teamwork and mono comp teams, all the buffs and the vision cards, I managed to pull through and beat the team. So yeah, that was a little bit tougher battle, but I pulled through, right? Use up my full life. So at this point, I'm looking for a little bit easier team, but a team that I could still possibly get 3 points. So it's weird. Unfortunately, I would actually don't find as much Earth teams in guild battles than I do in Arena, right? There are some teams with some Earth characters, but not a full Earth team. But this is the next team I thought that my team would do well against. So, see how it goes. So they have a Kingmon on our side. Okay, dark character, Dwayne, that's his name. Just from mine earlier. And 2B. Other things I think about when I pick a team to fight is whether anybody else can fight them. If I'm the only one who possibly have a chance, then sometimes I have to make those choices. But yeah, you can see that he was able to tank quite a bit of hits. But after the third hit, she went down. I still have 2B. She's the star player here. She's the one, kind of took down most of the characters, while the other characters are trying to absorb some damage. But yeah, I lost 2 of my members here. This is 2B versus 2B. Come on. Looking very bleak, right? But yeah, I took down Kingmon. And it is down to just 2B versus 2B. And I have full health and just grabbed the crystal. Not looking good. Grab a hit in. And apparently my 2B is actually faster enough to lap her and get another hit in. And I managed to get all 6 points. Very, very fortunate. So yeah, my team actually isn't doesn't do too bad. I typically get 6 points most of the days I do my guild battles. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to the next battle. This next battle is actually from a guild member named 18D. And 18D actually has a kind of a mixed team, right? Has one solid tank, Kingmon, YoRHa, and 2B as an evasive unit. So yeah, this is all moving really quickly because everything's in 2x and probably skipping animation. But yeah, I'll try my best to keep up with all of this. So yeah, YoRHa's just trying to support, give Mont re-raise, on a heal, and 2B is trying to go around and try to take up some units, but got attacked by Helena. Black Helena. But just had enough life to survive all the hits. But no, they're all in a sliver, but that means you can get taken down pretty easily by a single hit. But re-raise does kick in, revive Kingmon. Is trying to heal off all that damage it just took, while 2B and Kingmon are slowly trying to take down what's left. And 2B gets a dodge, and voila. Managed to win after a lot of characters went up and down with a sliver of health at the end. Still keeping all 3 members left in this battle. That was a very close battle, so you can only imagine how much more crazy the next battle would be, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at the second battle. Okay, so for the second battle, we have Atidas, a Runestern, and YoRHa. It's a bit more easier, right? No tank on our team, they're all offense, so that also means they're really fragile. So they can be taken out pretty easily as long as your character can get those hits in. 2B does get recovered by YoRHa. This is kind of the reason why having healers is really good in any team to last a little bit longer for multiple battles. YoRHa actually survives the Aeon Bond. Shockwave to Titus from 2B. Because Mon has aggro, he's taking all the hits from both King Mon and Titus. Congo, that's a like AoE line attack. He would manage to dodge that, but King Mon wins against Titus. Resistance field. Energy ray. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad. So 2B and Mont got hit really badly. Come on. Elizabeth's liver full life failed on 2B. Unavoidable pain, so that can't be helped. So it literally is just Yuna versus Runestern and their enemy Yuna. Looking bleak, but when Yuna is gonna attack, she's gonna be able to take down Runestern because she has unavailable pain. It's now just a Yuna versus Yuna battle. And they're just gonna duke it out. But I guess the other Yuna doesn't have as good as vision card, so she takes a bigger hit, and 18D lands his win. So right now, I realize that I do not have the right video for the third one up. Let me fix that very quick. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. It's weird because I thought I did at the right one end, but apparently not. So most of these this little project we started like actually 2 weeks ago, started recording it, and I meant to actually start like my first video last week, but because of how our guild was full and we were trying to still narrow down inactive members, we decided to postpone it to this week. So technically this is guild battles for week 1 and week 2, and I was trying to pull this one right here. I was trying to pull some battles from the first week and some battles from the second week together. Okay, see if this works. You guys see this one? Oh, I think you guys could see it. Okay, great. So yeah, this is actually from Small M Kohai in the guild. This is actually a really recent battle, just like literally today. And you probably could tell because it's on one of the more recent guild maps. And he is running Cloud, Core of Light, and Yuna. Pretty mixed team as well, just like similar to H&D. You have a tank, a healer, and a attacker. Yeah, balancing works really well because they tend to live long if everything all works well, right? Obviously, you don't want the healer to get attacked, and you want the tank to get all the attacks, while your attacker beats all of their characters. But the enemy over here has a Dwayne, a Engelbert, and Rain. They're all tanks in a sense, right? You have Rain as a magic tank, Engelbert as a physical tank, and Dwayne as a bruiser. So, very tough team, but they don't have any healers that keep their characters up. So, Small Kohai probably will have a pretty easy winner here. He has all the characters that can defeat them, and YoRHa is really good at defending against all those characters that he just defeated. I guess Dwayne would probably be the biggest one that could actually do damage to YoRHa, but with the help of Cloud, he managed to take them all down. Okay, so for the next battle, see what does he pick. So he's picking an enemy with Gilgamesh. think his audio is actually kind of low a little bit too, but it's okay. So yeah, this enemy team has a Gil, a Velrig, and a Laswell. So it's all ice team, right? Gil has a lot of AoE skills and a lot of buffs, right? So he actually kind of a fragile character. Laswell is kind of fragile as well, but he does have Mirage on, so he's able to tank one hit without taking any damage. I think Gil actually does pretty good normally, but he needs his buff to stay alive. He needs like armor continuity, but because of how short this map is, you don't have enough time to get those buffs in. But what's very unfortunate is those two other characters went up and gave up on Yuna, which was not really good for her. Like YoRHa was not doing his job trying to take those hits. He kind of set back. Anyways, he's gonna work together with Cloud to fight against Laswell. So what's nice about YoRHa, he has a multi-hit skill which can take that barrier out and do some damage, but Cloud will land the finishing blow. Oh. Velrig did some damage to Cloud. Cloud counters back. YoRHa gets some aggro. Because of Velrig being such low health, he would opt to grab health and try to heal instead of attacking, which gives Cloud, who has EP restore, enough to take down Velrig. And Small McCoy also lands and get all of his points in. So looking pretty good. So even though it kind of looks funny how I'm picking a lot of battles that are kind of us kind of winning, that obviously doesn't happen all the time. What I'm really aiming to do are battles I think are really close. But I think for Small and Kohai, he kind of started recording a bit late, so he didn't have much videos to pick from. So that's literally almost the only video I could really find that I thought was decent. But anyways, I have one more battle left, and this battle is from Big M Senpai. Yeah, if you can tell, those two are kind of almost like a pair. The previous member and this one, but the reason why I say this one last because I thought I really do like Big M's Senpai's team. He has a Zazan, Katone, and Black Rose Hana team. So it's mainly an Earth team with a little twist. There isn't really a good third Earth character to use, so he used Black Rose instead. But what I really like this team is it really he uses Katone, which I think is really underrated. And Katone for our guild has done a lot of work. A lot of our members use Katone, and you will see how what she does here. So anyways, he's picking a whole lightning team, which makes sense since he's the Earth team, right? Katone does her Lunar Burst, stops Cloud, and Black Rose Hana finishes up Cloud. Okay, so then you have Zazan trying to attack. Oh my god, I'm so bad with names. Charlotte. Because she has aggro, but because Frederica is closer to Katone takes out Frederica, Charlotte would try to use her Lunar Burst. Does do much damage because Katone's an Earth character. And Black Rose doesn't do much damage to Charlotte. Charlotte is a magic. But Drain Force ignores all defense and does a lot of damage to Charlotte. So this is a scenario where Katone does really well because against tanks, right? And against lightning units. So since Charlotte's both a lightning and a tank unit, Katone just moves over Katone. Well, technically, Katone just does kind of the number against the other team mainly. I think Zazan didn't do so bad, but it was mainly Katone carrying that battle there. Okay, so then Big M Senpai is gonna pick one more in the battle. And you can tell that he's mainly just going for all lightning teams. And lightning teams are actually really popular nowadays in guild battle, just because we just are, at the tail end of the Final Fantasy VII collab. And since everybody had Cloud, everybody's using lightning teams. And Cloud's gonna attack Black Rose. She's gonna live. Surprising, right? Tara's gonna attack Zazan. Yuna's gonna use her limit burst. Does quite a bit of damage, but Katon is gonna do Drain Force on Cloud. One hits the Cloud. Black Rose is gonna step back and heal because she's low health. Zazan is trying to get some damage in. And Katon, once again, takes out another member. Doesn't do as much damage because of the chocolate earrings kind of losing its effect, but enough to take out Yuna. She's gonna cast her evasion skill. Zazan is trying to just grab Charlotte's aggro long enough for Katon to go in there and finish her off. So yeah, pretty strong team, especially with how a lot of guild battles are nowadays. It'd be interesting to see how the guild battles will be next week, but for now, this will be it for the first episode of Guild Wars. Yeah, let me pull back my screen. I think that'll be a wrap for the first episode. I'll probably, if you guys are interested to see more battles, and actually all the rest of the battles that we recorded, I'll probably put a link in the description. They can go to that channel where we're dumping a bunch of battles. And you could just, if you want to use it to do some analysis or anything, go right ahead and do it. But yeah, I'm hoping if you guys enjoyed watching guild battles, you can see more of that. But for these, hopefully I could keep doing these every week. I'll try. But I think it helps if you guys actually let me know if this is actually what you like to see. If if there's actually a lot of attention for this type of content, then I would definitely be more attentive about it. There's still a lot of other things I'm kind of working on, trying to stream a bit more. But this is a little project I do want to try to keep up if I can. But yeah, again, I also am gonna post. So technically, our Discord link is right there in our notices, but I will also have a Discord link on the bottom of our comments. And if you are interested to join our guild, please join our Discord. You also try to look up the guild and apply. If there's a spot, then you probably will get in right away. But if it's full, please join the Discord, and we will try to make space for you. I think that's it for today. I don't think there's anything else. I mean, if you guys want, I could show you guys our guild statues, how our progress on our guild statues are. Right now, we have 2 statues at 6 and 2 at 5. One also getting close to 6. So slowly working towards that. You guys already see that our current ranks champion 3. You'll take a look at our battle records. It's kind of might look bad now, but technically most of it, I feel like most of it has been 50-50. We've been losing half the time when winning more of the time, but most of it is actually due to not enough people attacking. And also partially because our enemy goes just more active, right? So hopefully by getting more active members, we could do better and climb up a bit more further. Yeah, I think I showed you guys most of everything I can about our guild and about what to expect in the future. So I will see you guys later. No Kaneko signing out. Bye bye.